welcome.
Hey guys.
Here's Martin.
This is Svein.
Welcome to Tabletop Battle, and today we're actually going to play a game of Blood Red Skies.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be the first scenario. There is a scenario 0, but we're going for number 1, which is a dogfight, where he will be controlling 4 planes.
And he will be controlling 4 planes.
That's 2 flights of 2 planes each. So we'll do that scenario over the British Isle, and you just have to imagine that this is the white cliffs of Dover when you see the map we're playing on. But I thought it's nice because the scenario is based on Northwestern Europe 1940, so it's just fitting that we use some sort of resembling that.
Yeah. So the Germans, the Messerschmitt 109 Emil.
Emil, yes.
Yes, crossed
Emil.
Crossed the canal and escorted some bombers towards Ramsgate and Margate.
And the bombers were shot down! And then the Germans are trying to escape, but the British are coming with their Spitfires! And they're gonna bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
And that's what we're gonna do.
And we'll see who's playing the British and the Germans.
Yes.
So get ready for Blood Red Skies, the first battle report on Tabletop Battle. Okay, so here are the forces for today's Learn How to Play scenario. We're going to go with the Northwestern Europe 1939-1940 scenario, or theater, which will tell you what kind of cards you can use. And we'll also use the scenario number 1 from the scenario book of Blood Red Skies. This is scenario number 1, dogfight, where 2 4 German planes will enter the channel, or they'll fly over the channel and try to wreak some havoc on the British Isle, and of course the Spitfires will try to defend. So this is their loadout. Planes not completely painted, they have been based. They've been, well, you know, prepared for painting. So Martin is doing that when he gets the time. So this is the loadout of the cards, and for the Germans you have the same amount of cards but with different actions and traits on them. Okay, so get ready for some Blood Red Skies.
Okay, so as you can see, the Spitfire has the highest miles per hour real speed.
Great difference.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a roll-off where the player who rolls the highest is the one that drives the fastest. Alright, Svein?
Yes. So you roll right now, and I roll right now.
And that's a 5.
I win! So I am...
You're the British?
The British with the Spitfire!
Yes.
And as you have seen just now, you have seen the planes, you have seen the cards that they come equipped with. So this is the roll-off to see who controls what side. And we will actually now do a deployment.
Yes, sir.
And we'll come back and show you how we deployed, and then we'll, you know, start shooting.
Yeah.
The British ended up deploying like this, and these are the cards that we start the game with. Tight turn, the plane card, home advantage, radar support, and defensive tactics. And on the other side, over the white cliffs of Dover,
hey guys,
Martin.
Yeah.
And he has deployed like this.
I've gone for a wide deployment, facing slightly towards the center, doing a pincer movement.
And we have also deployed the clouds.
Yeah.
And we wanna...
Now I'm gonna play a card.
You are?
Are we there?
No, you can do that.
Because I have a card that I can play during deployment.
No.
It's the Clear Skies.
Scheisse.
So I'm gonna remove a couple of clouds.
I think that will spell doom for the British.
You know what? I hope it does.
Because clouds will give you some advantages, as we will see during the game.
Indeed. I'm gonna remove these clouds.
Woo! I have no clouds, man.
No, Clear Skies, man. Clear Skies.
Yeah, that's another card of yours, isn't it?
No, that was that card.
That's what I said.
Clear Skies, yeah.
Anyway, In the scenario booklet, it says that the scenarios are designed for 3x3 feet boards.
Yeah.
So we will sort of try to stay within
We
these
will sort
boundaries.
of be within this
Yeah.
area.
But you can play it on bigger tables if you so desire, but then the game will take a longer time because the planes have to fly longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for which state my planes enter the battlefield
Yes.
in.
So explain
some
that.
dice.
Explain that, Martin.
Yeah. After we've deployed, I'm gonna roll to see if they're in neutral stance, at disadvantage, or at an advantage. If I roll a 1 or 2, they're at disadvantage, and on 5 or 6, they're at advantage.
So 3 and 4, they're neutral.
Yeah. Rolling for this guy.
This guy is advantaged. And this is
sir.
very important.
Yep.
That guy,
The next plane. Neutral.
he's neutral.
The left one. Stage left. The echelon right one.
Oh, he's
Disadvantage.
disadvantaged. So you got one disadvantage. He will fly last.
Yes, sir. And
Then
one
you get-
advantaged, and he will fly first.
Yeah, 2 neutral ones.
Do you want to do the same?
I will do the same.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to have a seamless transition?
Indeed, I do.
We'll film the White Cliffs of Dover.
Yeah.
Okay, so rolling for this guy,
Okay.
he's going to be
Neutral.
This guy is going to be advantaged.
Yes, sir.
And then let's move on to this guy. He's going to be, oh, I'm advantaged.
Yeah.
And this guy. No, disadvantage.
Yeah. All right.
So almost a copycat of you, but I got one more advantage plane than you have.
All right. Is there any cards you want to play?
Well,
I think the answer is yes.
yes.
Because I know what cards you have.
You have a card called Radar Support.
Yeah.
Make a maneuver test for each friendly plane. Any that score a success automatically begin the game with advantage. Okay, and that lets us explain the maneuver test. And the pilot skill you can see on the base of the plane is a 3. And then you have the maneuverability of the plane is also a 3. And you add them together, and I will then roll 6 dice.
All right.
And if any of those 6 come up with a spade,
The ace of spades.
funnily enough, that is a success.
All right.
So let's start with the neutral guy.
Yeah.
He comes up with a spade and he is advantaged. So
right.
as you can see, the British on home soil are fearsome.
Yeah.
And then he is already advantaged, no problem. He is disadvantaged. If I can get him into advantage, that's a huge improvement. And I can.
And you do.
So all my planes are advantage, and this you will see during the game how important that is.
All right. Do you want to start round 1 directly, or do you want to think a bit?
No, let's start round 1 because I will start since I am the British and I have the higher speed and all that.
Yeah, and we can see this on the thingy. We start with planes that are in advantage, and then we go what's called descending in pilot skill order, and then we do the neutral planes and then the disadvantaged ones.
Yes.
So my disadvantaged plane will go absolutely last.
Yes, and then all my 4 advantage planes will go first.
Yeah, and as you guys know, if you've read the rules, the tiebreaker is the real speed of the aircraft, which
is-
the Spitfire is faster by 3 miles per hour.
Yes. I have a speed of 7,
Yeah.
which means I can move 7 inches.
Okay.
So I will begin by...
Do you want to burn advantage?
I will not burn advantage at this point.
All right.
So I will move 7, and I will have my advantage position.
Okay.
So, and he's going 7. He was a little bit back, wasn't he? Not.
Yeah.
Oh, he was actually a bit in front, like that.
Yeah, true.
Okay, because I bumped it. It was a bad mistake, but I did it.
No worries, man.
We are good at bumping.
Yeah. And after you've moved, you can also pivot 45 degrees.
If you so desire.
Yeah, but you don't.
No, I want to see what you do.
Okay.
Okay. So, by leaving them at an advantage state, for the next turn I will have an advantage.
Yes, you will.
that lets me fly a bit further, do some crazy maneuvers and stuff like that.
Nice.
And then I will hope that you might want to come closer to me and burn some advantage.
Oh, I really do.
But because the thing is, when you burn advantage, as you call it, you flip one position forward.
Yep.
I have all my at advantage, which is the best. Martin has only one at an advantage. And if he chooses to burn advantage with the neutral ones, that means he will end up disadvantage.
Yes.
So that's a big gamble.
And disadvantaged planes cannot shoot.
And they can be shot down.
Yes.
We will come back to that after a little while, I guess. Hi guys, I'm Martin.
Are you though? I'm gonna burn advantage.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I'm gonna burn advantage to maneuver.
Yes.
That means I can turn 180 degrees
And fly back to Germany?
at any point during my movement. This is at any point during my movement.
Yes. Oh, you're gonna bundle up.
Then I'm gonna move my 7 thingies.
Yeah, you have 7 speeds, same as the Spitfire.
Yeah.
So you're bundling up. Look at that.
And then I'm gonna climb for advantage.
Yes, you can do that as part of your action.
That's my pilot action, yes. And this dude is gonna burn advantage
Okay, so now you're in a disadvantaged state.
to maneuver.
But I can see some shenanigans.
Yes, sir, shenanigans incoming.
Because now you're flying through a cloud.
And when you fly into or through or out of a cloud, you automatically set your plane to a neutral position.
That is clever. I think we thought
I think we thought of this. And then I'm gonna climb for advantage with my pilot action.
Look at that. Perfect.
Yeah, boy!
Okay, so these two guys.
Yeah, we forgot to place these chits.
Yeah, when we're done.
They're more important in the when we start doing stuff.
Yeah.
Because it lets the opponent know that this plane has done its stuff.
Yeah, because a plane can start as neutral and end up disadvantaged or advantaged, so we really don't know if they did something or not, or unless we really pay attention,
Yes.
which we do.
I'm gonna burn advantage to maneuver.
Okay, so going down into disadvantaged state,
I'm gonna move my 7.
and you can also move a further 6 with burning the advantage. But now you want to turn
I want to turn.
up to 180 degrees. You can also turn 45 degrees as part of your move.
Yeah.
But if you want to
But
move
since I
more-
wanted to move more, I had to burn my advantage.
Exactly.
And then I place myself in a neutral stance because I've flown into a cloud.
All right.
This dude cannot burn advantage.
What
because
about your pilot action?
My pilot action was to... No, I didn't do it.
No, you didn't.
I climbed to advantage.
Yes, because you flew into a cloud and then
Yeah.
you get a neutral stance.
Indeed I do.
Neutral stance? That sounds like something else.
This dude is going to use an ability.
Oh, look
I'm
at
going
that.
to play a great dive.
Yes.
It lets a disadvantaged plane burn advantage to dive. I think.
Or?
No, that's not that one. Which one was that one?
Isn't it
I'm gonna use this one.
This
I'm
one?
gonna dive away.
on a disadvantaged friendly plane during its activation, which is that plane now, the plane may burn advantage to make a dive move even though it's disadvantaged.
Yeah.
And
That was what I was gonna do.
yeah, we didn't say about the cards, but they come back every turn unless it says
Unless it says remove.
yes. The other says discard, and they go into a discard pile.
And then as a bonus, I can use the Great Dive card. And that adds the pilot's speed instead of 6, so I can get 1 extra inch of movement. You can play that as a bonus.
Okay,
So then I have 14.
that's a lot. You want to fly 14?
Nope. But I want to fly at least my 7.
Yes.
I'm gonna go
At least you're 7.
at least my 7. This is 11. And I'm just placing this to get the gist of the direction.
Oh.
I'm gonna be at the edge so that I slightly run through the cloud getting out.
Okay, so now you're in neutral position.
I'm in neutral since I flew into the cloud. And my pilot action is to climb for advantage.
Yes.
So he started at a disadvantage. He made a dive, and he managed to go into an advantage position. I think that's good.
He's lucky he wasn't like 50 meters above the ground.
Yeah.
So here you can see the things you can do when you activate a fighter. You can shoot if you have enemies. You can burn advantage, as Martin has been doing a lot now. A couple of options there. You can move. And you can do the pilot action. And that can be shooting, outmaneuvering, or climbing. And then you're finished with your activation and remove your activation jet. So that was round 1.
Yeah.
We'll be back with round 2.
Yes, sir.
Round 2. And it's not always best being going first.
Nope.
So think about that as well. Advantage planes will go first, no matter what. I was hoping he might wanted to come a bit closer, but of course he hid in the clouds. And the cool thing about that being in the clouds is that you cannot be shot at.
Yeah, that's true. And the Germans are hiding in the clouds.
Yes. So what I will do...
That's why I removed your clouds, you know? So that you would be out in the open.
But I'm not going to be in the open because I'm going to burn advantage.
Okay.
By moving 1 step forward and moving up to 180 degrees at any point during the move.
Okay.
And I will not reach there.
You won't reach the cloud, no?
I will not. That's not good. I was hoping I could, but okay, I can't. I can move like that. Maybe I should do that. And then you can do that. That's not good. This is a thinking man's game. So I am at a disadvantage. Okay, I will stick with my That's Norwegian. So I will pivot and I will move.
You're 7. Yep.
Yeah. So that's the burn advantage.
Yep.
That allows me to pivot like that, and then I move, and then I can pivot a further. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I can pivot a further 45 degrees.
Yeah, and
as you can see,
arrows and lines and stuff.
Yeah,
on the base.
Just line that up.
This.
So like that.
Yeah.
And he's now facing the same direction as I sort of was, but I didn't move far, as you can see.
Yeah.
And I will do the same with this. Trying to keep them in formation. So moving or pivoting as the burn advantage step, and then over here I will do a 45 degree.
And your plane is now at a normal stance.
Yes. And did I forget to do the pilot action?
Yes, you did.
But we allow that since we're so nice.
Yeah, and since your pilot action is to climb into advantage, I'm gonna play a card.
No! Do you have cards?
Yeah.
Okay, what's that?
I'm gonna try to play my Great Climb. It says that if an enemy plane within 12 inches climbs for advantage, I can force you to do a maneuver test.
I am
within 12?
I would say that because this is 11.
Nice.
So I'm within.
Then you have to do a maneuver test to climb into advantage.
And as you remember, a maneuver test, that is the pilot skill and the plane maneuverability, which is 3 + 3, 6. So I need to roll 1 spade with this roll. Which plane is it, by the way?
The closest one.
This one.
No spades.
No spades. That means I remain in neutral position.
Yes, you do.
But that also means he will fly before me. So if he cannot manage to fly real nice, I can go after him and poo poo poo.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so those are gone, and now it's these babies. And now I will do the same. I will burn advantage.
Yeah.
And try to get on you. But now I will not move the full 7 because I need to consider that you can actually come towards me. Yes, I will. I will move the full 7.
Cool.
I will do that. And then I will do my pilot action and go to advantage state.
Okay.
The state of advantage. And the last one.
Yes, sir.
is going to do the same.
Okay.
Trying to keep formation. Burn advantage over to neutral stance.
Cool beans.
Allowing me to rotate up to 180 degrees. Up to. And then he will end up here. And I will be facing this direction and do my
You know what?
action.
Since you tried to climb for advantage,
Yes.
I'm gonna play my other card called Poorly Trained Opponents. It's when you use a pilot action,
Yes.
I can force you to do a maneuver test to see if you may do that action.
Okay, so the first one was if I wanted to do a climb
Yeah.
to advantage. But
Yes,
this
sir.
is any pilot action. So
Yes.
if I was shooting, for example.
Yes, sir.
And as you can see, he used these cards, you know, just very often because they come back every turn.
Yeah. So there's no reason not to use them.
Exactly. And I haven't used anything.
Like your tight turn.
Yeah, but we'll come back to that.
Yep.
Okay, so I need to roll a test on this plane to see if he can go into advantage. And he can.
You can.
So he is advantage.
Yes, sir.
That
That concludes your planes,
That's
since you were the fastest one.
yes.
Next turn, it's gonna be a bit my turn, your turn thingy, and I think that's the intention of the game. That it's not like one player, the other player.
Yeah, because that's what you have seen now. But now we will have to start doing things and maybe leave our planes in neutral or even disadvantage.
Yeah.
And that will force us to move them at different steps. Okay, improvements.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna activate these guys first.
Okay.
This the rear plane is gonna burn advantage to maneuver.
Okay.
That lets me turn 180 degrees at any point during my movement.
Okay. Oh, so you're doing it already there. Look at that. He's trying to get behind me.
Moving my full 7 inches,
Yes, he wants to be in my rear.
and then turning up to 45 degrees.
As part of your move.
Yes, sir.
Look at
And
that.
that's my pilot action. I'm
Nice.
climbing for advantage.
Nice.
Is that cool?
Yes.
Spent that one. The other one is gonna do roughly the same.
Yes.
It's gonna burn advantage to maneuver.
Okay.
Since I'm already flying through a cloud, I'm gonna be set at a neutral stance either way, so I might as well burn advantage. Moving out of the cloud, ending my move with a 45-degree pivot, or a turn. Ooh, and climbing for advantage.
And that means we have an interesting situation going on here. I will move first, but he is actually at an advantage since he can move after me.
Yeah, I can sort of like arc dodge you.
Unless I can do some shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Yes.
These dudes over here, they're gonna do basically the same thing. They're gonna run away from your flank, splitting you guys up, but staying roughly in formation. I'm gonna burn advantage to maneuver.
So you do a 180.
I do a 180. Placing myself over here. Doing a 45-degree turn at the end, so that I don't get outmaneuvered that easily, and climbing for advantage.
And then your last plane. No, then it's...
My last plane is gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Burning advantage to move.
Roughly. No, that's not 180. That's like 90.
This is like 90.
It's the 90s.
Yes, it's the 90s.
No, it's the 40s. Okay. So you're
Moving
sure?
over here.
You're sure about this?
I'm really sure about this.
Okay, you're in a cloud, so you're set to neutral, and then you can use your pilot action.
To climb back to advantage.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Just so that we explain
And
people.
then all my planes have the chit, which indicates that I've spent them.
And that is turn 2.
That's turn 2, man.
Now we'll go into turn 3. And here we will have a situation where I will move 3 of my planes, and then he will move his 4, and then I will move my last neutral stance plane.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so turn 3 in effect,
Yes, sir.
and as we spoke of,
You have some planes in advantage.
Yes.
So you guys go first.
Yeah,
With your advantage ones.
yeah, I will spend a card called Tight Turn.
Okay, and what's that?
This card lets me do the move that I normally do at the end of my moving forward.
You have the 45 degrees.
Yeah, that I can do that at any point during the move. So So I will use that card to pivot a little bit
Okay.
to bring my card.
Your plane.
My plane. I want to go like this.
Yes, sir.
And 7.
Okay. Then you're in neutral.
Then I'm in neutral stance because I
Burnt advantage. All right.
no, I didn't. That was the that
No,
was
you
part
played
of-
a card.
That was part of the move.
So you are in
I'm advantage still.
advantage.
I played a card. Okay, so that's going into the discard pile.
Yes, sir.
Now, if I'm within 9 inches of you, which I am,
Yeah.
I'm at 7.
The green planes are hard to see in this with this background.
Well, somebody should paint them.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint them some more.
So this plane is within 9 inches of this plane.
Yes, sir.
That means I can do something called outmaneuvering. And that allows me to force you to go down one level.
Yeah. So I go to neutral if you manage it.
Yes. So,
Since we're at the same pilot skill, you then force me to do a maneuver test. If you would have had a pilot skill of 4 or greater, which is more than mine, I would automatically go into neutral.
yes.
But I'm gonna play a card, Sven.
No.
Yeah.
Do you have cards for everything?
Yeah, because I have poorly trained opponents, which says that with any pilot action, you need to roll a thingy.
Exactly. And this is a pilot action. Outmaneuvering him is a pilot action.
So you need to roll your 6 dice. If you score a
Spade?
then you may outmaneuver me.
I roll a spade.
All right, then I need to roll a maneuver test.
Yes. Now he is trying not to be outmaneuvered by my action. And he does not roll a spade. So he's now forced
This
down.
one goes to neutral stance,
Yes.
which means he can be shot by planes at an advantage.
Yes. And do I have a plane at advantage?
I think you do.
Yes. And I will also play this. Maybe I don't have to. No, I don't have to. I will save that.
All right, so you're moving.
I'm
You're
moving.
7 inches.
7 inches over to here.
Then you're turning at 45 degrees.
Then I'm turning my
Or less.
45 degrees up to 45. Like.
Yeah. Then I'm in your front arc.
You're in my front arc. Am I within shooting range?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
So pilot action shooting.
Then I have to. I don't have to.
You don't have to.
I have to roll some dice.
All right.
Um,
Then you add your plane's firepower to your pilot skill.
and the plane's firepower is 1,
Yes.
and my pilot skill is 3 for 4 dice.
Okay.
Now I need a success, and that is the spade.
All right.
The problem is now, since I'm shooting him at his side, he's flying very fast. He has to do a dodge test after,
Yeah.
and that, since I'm shooting at his side arc, he can use his speed 7.
Instead of my maneuverability.
Yeah. So he get 3 for his pilot skill and 7 for his maneuver speed thing.
Yeah.
For a total of 10 dice. So this is a Hail Mary, as we call it.
Yeah.
But it will be fun.
Oh, it's a critical hit.
Critical hit.
If you roll more than 1, you reduce my dodge roll by 1 dice.
Yes, so you only have 9.
I have 7 for my speed, 3 for my pilot skill, and 1 less because he
10, you should have
had
11.
a critical hit.
Exactly. So you still got 10.
No, now I have 9. I should have had 10.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what you said first.
Okay, so don't roll any spades. You only need once, even though I rolled. Oh, look at
I
that.
got some,
Yeah. So
but you did shoot at me, and I need to like evade your thingy, which causes me to stress out my pilots. So I get one of these. That's a boom counter.
yeah, that's a boom chit. So even though I scored 2 spades, he only need 1
To
on his
evade
own
it?
roll to evade it. But he still gets the boom chit since he actually was shot at, and
Yeah.
I hit.
But what would have happened if I didn't evade it? Then I would have gone into disadvantage, wouldn't I? Because if you get hit and you don't manage to dodge, you move your plane into disadvantage,
And then some other guys can come and shoot
and
you.
then you can get shot down.
When you're disadvantaged, you can get shot down. Okay, I got one plane left.
Yeah.
I still have a tight turn going. So I'm going to play that.
All right.
Go into the discard pile. Really doesn't matter because all my cards are tight turn.
Yeah.
And he is then going to... I will probably fly through that cloud anyway. But I will burn advantage.
Okay.
So I'm putting myself into neutral.
Yes.
I'm doing the pivot according to the card. And I will move 7 and then a further 6 inches, which you can use when you burn advantage. That's one of the burn advantage things.
Yeah.
For a total of 13. So I will put this at 11. And then I will move a further
2.
That's 1, 2.
No. That's
This?
2. That's
Okay.
2.
So that puts me into the cloud and neutral stance again.
Yeah, so you're safe in the cloud, in neutral stance. What's your pilot action?
Pilot action is going to be outmaneuver.
All right.
Because I am now within... Should I do that? Should I take him? I will take him. I'm within 9 inches of him.
Yes, you are.
So I will try to force him. Do you have more shenanigans?
I don't have more shenanigans.
That's good.
So then I need to roll my... 2 more, please. I need to roll my maneuver test.
Come on, don't get any spades.
Come on, baby. No spades. So he is at a disadvantage.
Coolio.
You want to flip it? Thank you.
Yes.
Then I'm going to hand you the camera because I want to do some stuff with my planes.
Exactly, but now you don't have 4 planes to activate. You got 3.
Hey guys, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to activate this ace pilot. He's going to burn advantage to maneuver.
Okay, so you put yourself into neutral position.
Yes, sir.
And you're going to move your 7.
I'm going to move my 6 out of my 7.
Okay.
Then turn 180 degrees at any point during the movement.
Yes, that is your burn advantage thing.
Yes, sir. And then I'm gonna... Whoa, sorry. And then I'm gonna bump you and move my last one closer to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I want to be like this.
Now, what's happening now? This is an interesting thing. Because now you're in my arse.
Now my front arrow is pointing into your rear section.
Yeah, into my rear section. That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah.
And I do not have what's it called, a wingman.
That's
or
correct.
Rather, I have a wingman, but he's not looking at your plane.
That's correct.
Because he's too busy with these guys.
Yeah.
That means he will be automatically forced into a disadvantaged state.
Yeah.
And what happens then?
Then I can shoot him.
And you can shoot him down.
And if I hit him, yeah, I can destroy him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah, why not? That is your pilot action.
Yeah, so I'm placing the chit since I'm then done with the plane after this roll.
Okay.
Fetching my 4 dice.
I will, before you do that,
Yeah.
I will use something called defensive tactics.
Ooh.
In reaction to enemy shooting, the plane under attack may make a bonus 45 or a 90 with tight turn degree before the shot is resolved.
Nice.
But I don't have the card.
No,
since
so
I,
you only get a 45 degree
Yeah.
move.
if I could have put the card on the table, I could have 45. I could have done a 90, but now I have to do a 45.
Which way do you want to move, man?
I want to face towards your plane because I guess that guy is also coming to do my rear.
Yeah, you can turn all the way over here if you want to.
I will. And the good thing about that, what is that, Martin?
Is that now I only have a side shot.
And that means I will roll a lot more dice when trying to score spades.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're still going to shoot.
Yes, sir.
And that's your firepower of 1 and your pilot skill of 3.
Yeah. And that's a critical hit, man.
Holy Lord.
Woohoo!
It's a good thing
Then you only have 9 dice.
It's a good thing I presented my side.
Yeah.
So, the speed was 7, so I get 7
Yes, sir.
dice for that.
And the pilot skill is 3, so you get 3 dice for that, and then you remove 1, and that makes 9 dice.
That is true. So 9 dice in total.
Yeah.
And I need to roll at least 1 spade. I don't have to roll 2, since you roll 2, I need only 1.
Yeah.
And I roll 2.
That's at least 1. Then you get a boom counter.
That I do. And have you explained what the boom counters, how they are important?
If you have more boom counters than you have planes, you retreat from the battle.
Yes, and you win, or I win. And here's the interesting thing. If we, let's say one of us, we have both have 4 planes.
Yeah.
If we have 4 boom chits, then neither of us have lost. But if one of us loses a plane,
Yeah.
then we suddenly lose, because we got more boom chits than planes.
Yeah.
Coolio.
I'm just gonna place it near your plane thingy.
Okay, so now we got 1 boom chit each.
Yeah.
Okay, you got anything else you want to do?
Yes, sir. I want to kill your plane.
Yes.
I'm gonna activate this one.
This one. Okay, so you're not going with that one.
Not yet, man.
So you got some shenanigans.
I certainly do.
So what is he gonna do? Because now we also got a side shot.
He's gonna burn advantage to maneuver.
Yes. I'm very excited about this. What are you going to do?
He's gonna move this way.
So he's doing the 180,
Yes,
or
sir.
up to 180,
And then he's turning a bit.
as part of your move
Yes, sir.
and side shot.
And he's gonna, as his pilot action, he's gonna do a side shot.
So even though he probably won't be able to kill me, he still gives me boom chits if he manages to score 1 spade.
Yeah.
So
Because you stress out the opponent, and they use a lot of fuel to dodge the
dodging,
shots.
yeah. And then if you don't have fuel, you can't fly over the English Channel.
Not that you want to fly over the English Channel, but I do.
Exactly. So firepower 1, pilot skill 3, that's 4 dice.
Yeah.
Come on, man, do a miss for me.
That's a miss
Yeah, baby.
for you. You can't win every time.
Yahtzee King fails.
I'm gonna. There's no 6s on the dice, so I can't roll 6s. That's why I lose. I'm gonna activate this plane. And I think
Yeah, what fun stuff will he do?
he's not gonna burn advantage.
Uh-huh.
He's just gonna move his minimum of 3 inches.
4.
4 inches. That's what I said, wasn't it?
The half rounded up.
Yes. That places me over here.
And the 45.
And 45.
But now you're in my front arc.
Now I'm in your front arc.
Really doesn't matter since I'm at a disadvantage state, but if I was neutral or advantage, I would be allowed to shoot back.
Yes, sir.
If you're going to shoot at me.
I'm gonna shoot at you.
Again?
Again.
Okay. So 4 dice, needing
sir.
1 spade at least. And
No
there she
spades!
goes again.
No spades!
Woohoo! Okay, then it's over to my neutral plane before we go over to your disadvantage plane.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I, my neutral plane, if I now had a tight turn, that would have been great, because then I could,
you could move in over here.
and take some pot shots.
Yeah.
But I haven't, I spent them, I will get them back for turn 4, but you know, that's how it is. I will not burn advantage. I will move my minimum, which is 7, and turn that into half, which is 3.5, and then round up to 4. And then I will do my 45-degree movement as part of the move action. That is both of them. It's a bit fiddly. That's the only gripe I have about this game. It's a bit fiddly to get the movement template away from the plane.
Yeah.
Okay, so as my action thingy boy,
Yeah.
I will go into an advantaged state.
Nice.
And I just realized,
Then I'm gonna play a card.
I want to show people that I forgot this card. That allows me to remove a boom chit in response to shooting.
Yeah, and you can use it every turn, can't
Exactly, so I shouldn't really have had this, but it was my fault, so we will let it stay there. But I'll remember to use that card when I get boom chits.
I'll try to be gentlemanly and help you remember, because that's how the game goes.
That's how we do at TTB.
Yes. But I'm gonna try to make you...
Oh, yes, but are you within 12?
I don't need to be, because
Oh, you have a card!
any enemy plane is doing a pilot action. No, that's the... Oh, I played that!
Yes,
I
you
played
did.
the poorly trained. I did that already. I'm gonna try for the Great Climb. If I'm within 12 with this dude.
Oh, I don't think. Are you? Yeah, I will. Yes, you are. We'll say you are.
Nice.
Just for the purpose of the game.
Then you need to do a maneuver test.
Yes. So one card lets him do it on any action that I have, as we said, at any, doesn't have any range, doesn't mean anything. But the one he's using now, he must be within 12,
yes.
and I am. So I have to roll a spade, and as you know, I am good at rolling spades.
Yes, you are.
And there
That's
you go.
good.
So I pass that, and I get to be advantage.
Still get to climb. Cool. But I have a disadvantaged plane that has not yet done its thing. It's this guy over here.
Yes.
And
what do you think he's going to do? You have a plan?
I actually do. I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna play a dive away. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Play on a disadvantaged friendly plane during its activation.
Yes.
The plane may burn advantage to make a dive, even though it is at disadvantage. And then I'm gonna play the bonus card, Great Dive, which lets it move the speed instead of the additional 6.
So 1 inch extra.
1 inch extra. So that's 14, man.
You can move 7 and then an additional 6, but then you play the card which allows you to move 1 inch extra.
Yes,
since you
sir.
get a speed of 7 instead of 6.
So that's 11.
11
Fiddly bits.
and 12 with the plane, and then up to
3. Right? Because 11 plus 3 is 14.
There you are.
And then I'm gonna turn my 45 degrees, and since I flew through a cloud, I'm now at a neutral stance.
And then you can use your pilot skill.
To climb into advantage. That's true.
Yes, if you want to do that.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, boy, thanks for reminding me.
Well, that's how we do it at TTV, because we are friendly gamers, having fun playing games. It's not about winning or losing, it's about having fun. As the people in our great tournament now just recently finished,
Yeah.
last weekend, they had a great time, lots of sportsmanship,
Yes, sir.
and we ended up on what?
5th place.
5th place.
Yeah.
That's a huge improvement over previous
That's
years.
decent.
That's because you were playing.
Well, you were playing as well, Sven.
Yeah, I remember that we won the
We
first
won
games
the 3 first games.
where me and you played.
Yeah,
And
that
then
was
you-
cool.
and then
2
you-
against 1.
And then, and then you played alone and you lost one.
It didn't go so well.
Okay. Anyway, we'll be back with turn 4, and
Yeah.
now there's going to be lots of action. So keep your tongues in your mouth and
And your plane's on the ground.
start of turn 4.
Isn't it turn 5? I have no idea.
I think it's 4.
Okay, cool.
We'll.
Yeah, it's
we'll
probably 4. You're
4 or
probably
5.
right.
We always miss that. We could have used a die to tell what.
It doesn't matter, because
matter.
this isn't about turns.
You can play as long as you want. It's the boom counters that count.
I see you've placed your measuring thingy.
I did, and I'm going to burn advantage.
Yeah, because you have 2 planes at an advantage,
This
and those get activated first.
Yeah, and I want to use this one first because I will show you. First of all, I burn advantage.
Yes, sir.
So that I put myself into a neutral stance.
But when you activate your plane, what's step 1?
The step shooting. Oh my
Shooting!
lord! I forgot. Thank you. That's the TTB spirit, you know. You can shoot. It's like you can shoot both before and after moving. It's
Yes,
like
sir.
a Christmas tree. No, it's like a Kinder egg.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So fantastic. But it's going to be a side shot though.
Yeah. But it's a boom counter.
It's a boom counter. Pilot skill 3. Firepower 1.
Yes, sir.
I need 1 spade. The ace of spades. The ace of spades. No!
No
I've
spades.
become Martin.
But it was a free shot.
I've become Martin. Okay, now I will.
At least you don't need to roll morale.
And that's of course from bolt action, which we also play. I will go into neutral stance. I will move by full 7.
Yes, sir. Why did you go into neutral stance? Because you burnt advantage to...
Do a almost 180.
Oh, a maneuver.
Yes. The important thing
Right.
here is that you have to be. The arrow here have to be pointing in his rear arc.
Yes, sir. Then you're tailing me.
I am tailing you. So
I
he's...
think we called it outmaneuvering earlier, but it's called tailing.
Yes. And important thing, now he goes into disadvantage. He does have a plane which can see me, which could have threatened me if he was within 6 inches.
Yes, sir.
Which
so
is
if you
the big
removed shorter, then you wouldn't have been tailing me because I have a wingman.
Exactly, if I was just behind you.
Nice.
So that's that. Then my pilot action, instead
sir.
of going into advantage again, I will use my pilot action to shoot again.
Nice.
Now,
Then I'm gonna play something called poorly trained opponents.
Okay, and you know what that is, people? I have to now have to take a test to be able to actually shoot.
Yes, sir. 6 dice.
It's a spade,
Of course.
and then 4 shots, as previously explained. No, I've become Martin. Scheisse.
You wasted your good luck on the previous roll.
I did. Okay.
All right, and you place the chit counter to symbolize that this plane has done its thing.
Correct. And now I am going to do a maneuver. I'm going to move again with this plane, and it will be a burn advantage again.
Why do you burn advantage?
Because
to maneuver or...
I'm going to move further.
All right.
So I will put the plane down at 11.
Then you have 2 more inches of move if you wanna.
Actually, I don't want to go the full, because I wanna. Oh, this is that's like I said, this is the main gripe I have about the game. It's a bit fiddly with these mission things.
All right.
I want to be so that I can possibly shoot at your rear.
So barely outside the cloud.
Yeah, I think that's fine, because if I'm in the cloud, I cannot shoot.
That's correct.
If you turn me 45 degrees now.
Yeah, man, you can shoot me.
Look at that. Can you hold the plane?
Yeah, I'm holding.
Thank you. Look at that. I'm in his arse. And I don't need to tail him, since he's already tailed and disadvantaged.
Yes, sir.
And I can now just do my pilot action to shoot.
And I've already played my card, so I can't prevent you from doing it.
Now let's see the spade. There you go! There we go! I'm not Martin anymore.
I get a boom token.
Yes, you do. And if you don't manage this roll, if you can't roll any spades, his
Then my
plane
plane
is
is
going
destroyed.
down in flames. No, flames.
Down in flames. I managed.
You're so lucky.
I'm not Anders.
No. Okay. So that was
your planes.
my 2. And
Alright.
now you got 2 guys at...
Advantage.
Yes.
All right.
So we
I'm
will-
gonna activate this one first.
Okay, so
And-
he's going to do something.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot. Because that's step 1 of activation.
Yes, it's very easy to forget.
I have you in my sights,
Yes.
so I'm gonna shoot you.
And since I'm disadvantaged, I cannot even return fire, which I normally would be able to do.
That's correct.
So you need a spade.
Yes, sir. That's a
He
spade.
rolls a spade. Look
Then
at
you
that.
get a boom counter. Do you want to use your special ability?
Yes, because I have a card.
Yeah.
And
Fill
that-
the card.
That card is
Home
called
advantage.
no defensive tactics,
Okay.
and that is a pilot test. We forgot that the first time. I have to take a test now to see if I can.
Oh, you want to turn your plane?
No, that was the wrong card.
Yeah, because you have a card called home advantage.
Holy shit! This is the card I'm going to play. In reaction to receiving a boom chip, the boom chip is disregarded.
Right.
So then it's then discarded into the discard pile.
Yes, sir.
I took the wrong card.
Yeah.
But you know, that's how we do it at TTB. Lots of mistakes, and then we figure out that, oh, we did lots of mistakes, and then we clear it up.
Then I go into step 2 of activation. That's burning advantage. I'm going to burn advantage to maneuver.
But shouldn't I roll to see if you destroy me?
No. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Exactly.
Of course.
Yes.
I thought that since you disregarded the boom.
No.
shit.
So 6 dice, I need to have a spade, or I'm going to be shot down since I am at a disadvantage level. And that's a spade.
That is a spade. Then I'm going to burn advantage to maneuver.
Okay.
I'm going to move my total of 7 inches, placing me behind your plane. Over here.
Yes.
Just here.
Yes, because you want to be
Then I'm gonna-
outside
Turn my 180 degrees.
roughly. Neutral stance. And now you can see he did the same thing that I did.
Yeah.
I don't have any wingman support since my planes are more than 6 inches away.
Yes, sir.
That is a hair's breadth.
Woo!
That is a hair's we call it something we shouldn't say that. Hair's breadth.
You couldn't even fit a hair between it.
Exactly.
I did the wink, so you didn't have to add the bleep. Alright. So I'm gonna shoot you in the behind.
Yes, you can.
Do you want to play your thingy?
Will that help? Because you got that disadvantage plane. He can't shoot.
Yet.
Nobody has to move.
Yeah.
So you know what? Yes, I will. I will play defensive tactics.
Alright. Then you get to turn 45 degrees.
If I manage a pilot test.
Yes, sir.
And the pilot test, I assume, is the...
pilot skill and maneuverability of your plane.
Yeah, so I need 6 dice and 1 spade.
No, wait. It's a pilot test. The pilot test is only your
3
pilot
dice.
skill.
Yeah, that's
so
what I
3
said.
Dice. Yeah.
It actually says here, if we just use our eyes. Pilot test is the number of dice marked as the star. And as you can see, that is the 3. So 3 dice to score 1 spade, and then I can turn my plane 45 degrees.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I can turn it up to 90 since I have the tight turn.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if I can make it first. There you go.
You can make it.
Okay, so I think it would be very nice for me to turn 90 degrees. Well, actually, that's not true because this guy can go... Well, there's a lot of thinking in this game.
Yeah.
It is.
Where do you want to be, man?
Okay, 45 puts me like that. You know what? I think I will go for the 45. I'll go for the 45. Can you help me with the 45?
Of course. Which direction do you want to turn?
Do the right, my right.
You're right.
You can use the thing.
I can use the thing. Yeah.
Use the thing.
Since we have place or room, as it's called.
45.
45. That gives me a side shot.
Yes, it does. Nice. So.
4 dice to rule them all.
And it's this plane he's now shooting with.
Yeah. Hey, that's a miss, man.
Nothing.
I'm gonna place my chit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Then
Then I'm gonna activate my other plane at an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna burn advantage to maneuver.
Okay. Up to 180.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at that. You're coming awfully close.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Not too full.
Not full, because I just want to be able to shoot you.
Okay.
And I don't want to trigger any wingman accidents.
No, because if you come closer, this guy can have you in his arc.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's another 4 dice. Dices.
Another 4 dices. Now I'm in your front,
Mm-hmm.
and you have spent your defensive tactics.
Mm-hmm. So this might hurt. If you can roll a spade. Can you roll a spade?
Come on, spades!
You
Yes!
can roll a spade.
Then you get a boom chit.
And I don't have that card either, so now we're at 2 each. Okay, so I will do my
6 dice.
6 dice pilot maneuver.
Maneuver test.
Oh, I need a spade. Did I get a spade?
No spade! I destroy something! First blood.
I don't think that's how it went.
First blood.
Okay, so start of turn.
No, we're still activating the stuff.
It's my plane. It's my neutral plane.
Yeah, and as you guys can see, the tables have turned.
Yes, because I'm on this side and you're on that side.
Yeah,
It's like fantastic. It's magic.
I killed the plane, and now the tables have turned.
But now we're gonna turn them back.
We did this out of practical reasons, since all my planes are over here and all his planes are over where I started.
Yeah. I will burn something.
You will burn advantage.
Yeah. To
dive?
To dive. And you do that first.
No, you don't want to burn advantage to dive, Svein. I'm tricking you. You want to do it to maneuver, don't you?
Did I say dive?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do the 180.
Okay.
I am in a cloud,
Yeah.
so I go down, but then I move through a cloud.
So you end up in a neutral stance
will-
either way.
I will go this long.
Out of the cloud.
And then go back since I moved out of the cloud. And as
Turn 180.
part of my my move then.
Yes, sir.
For the burn advantage thing.
And that places you
squarely
in a great position, man.
squarely in your ass. And then for my pilot action,
Yeah,
I got the range,
you got the range, man.
so I'm going to use 4 dice to shoot at you. You have some cards.
Well, I spent them all.
Great.
No.
Let's see if we can roll some spades.
Yeah.
So if I roll a spade, he is in danger of losing his ship.
Yeah.
Ship. X-Wing. Yeah, baby! Woo! And now you got 6 dice to rule them all. But now you're on your 3rd shit counter. 6 dice. Come on, let's see you fail miserably, Martin. He made it. So he doesn't lose the ship. Plane.
But I do get a shit. If I get 2 more or lose the plane, then it's game.
Exactly.
So anything can happen.
Your neutral stance.
Yeah, my neutral stance. He's gonna move a bit.
What is he
I
going to do?
think. Ooh, this is really, really hard.
Yeah, now it's starting to get hard.
Because I don't want to be open for revenge.
Yes, you will. Because I'm in a great position where I am right now.
Yes, you are. I'm gonna do my 4-inch move.
Okay, that's your minimum move.
Yeah.
Okay, I can try to lift this one straight up.
Yeah,
Sort
just
of,
lift it straight up.
like that.
And I'm placing this whoa,
What?
underneath here. I'm moving my 4 inches of allotted minimum movement. Can I make it?
Nope.
Nope. I'm moving my whole 7 inches. Placing me directly in front of your dudes.
Yep.
And then I'm climbing for advantage.
Yes. So it's a bit fiddly, as I have mentioned.
And I'm pivoting.
Oh, now he's thinking. Now he's thinking.
I'm thinking.
Oh my lord, he's thinking.
I'm thinking about who I'm gonna kill.
Exactly.
I'm pivoting this way.
Oh, he's doing that. Okay, I'm holding your plane at an angle so you can pull it back.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so...
Then I'm placing my chit, so we know that this plane has activated. Then it's my plane at a disadvantage.
Yeah. So why didn't you shoot?
Because I was in a neutral stance, and a neutral plane cannot shoot another neutral plane. You can only shoot stuff that's below you in advantage. So I climbed to advantage, so that when I activate, I'm at advantage, and I can shoot him in the face, I can maneuver, and turn 180, and I can shoot him in the behind.
Perfect. And since he's at a advantage state, he will act before my neutral planes. So well
Indeed, sir.
played there, Martin.
Boom!
And your
Then I'm
disadvantage plane.
Yeah, I'm gonna play dive away.
I've seen that played before.
Yeah, I'm playing it every turn. So I can burn advantage to dive even though I'm at a disadvantage. And I'm gonna play great dive so that I can move 7 instead of 6 on my dive.
Okay.
That brings my movement up to 14. I must move 7 of them, since that's half. Because
Yes.
I don't really need to do this. I just want to spend the card so that I can get the good one. Moving my 7.
Yeah, because
That's my minimum.
Because you pull from your discard pile every turn, and you got 2 different cards.
Yes, sir. And I want the other one. I'm climbing for advantage. Placing me at neutral.
Yes.
I spent the plane. And that concludes my turn.
Okay, so next turn is going to be really exciting because this plane will go first, as you heard him say. He can shoot.
That's what I got. Next time, it's another great dive.
Okay.
That's cool.
So he can go first, do a 180. He can shoot before he moves. He can do 180, shoot again. And then my planes can go after this baby to try and get him. But now we will have some wingman effects.
Yes, sir. I've tried to place myself in the wingman position. But let's see.
How it goes.
Anything can happen.
Yes. I think it's 5.
I have no idea. I'm gonna activate my plane at an advantage. And step 1 is shooting. So I'm gonna shoot your plane, man.
Do it. Because now I can shoot back.
Yes, you can.
Since you're in my forward-facing arc and I'm not disadvantaged. Okay, can you roll some spades?
Yes, you can,
He
man.
rolls one. What if I roll 2 now?
Then nothing happens.
Okay, now I have to take the test, right?
Yeah, first of all, you do get a boom counter.
I will play the card home advantage, so disregard that.
Show it to the camera.
Disregard that.
Alright.
Okay, so that's that.
Then you roll a maneuver test. That's
now
6 dice.
Roll the maneuver test first, and then I can shoot back. Come on, let's see some spades. Ace of spades.
Yes!
That's no spades.
That means you're put at a disadvantage.
Then I can't shoot.
No, because we shoot simultaneously.
Yeah, we did,
so
yeah.
you can still shoot.
Okay, that's good.
But then I can
Take
shoot
me-
you with all my other stuff before you can move.
Take me from the rear.
I can take it from any side.
So this is the first time this happened. So when you shoot a plane that is not disadvantaged already, it's neutral or advantaged, and
And you
hit,
fail the maneuver test? Yeah.
then you're put in a lower state than you were.
Yes, 1 down.
So good on you, man. But like you said, since the shooting is simultaneously, we hope.
Yeah, I know it is.
That's good. I will now roll a spade. No!
Woo!
Scheisse!
Yes.
So I didn't force you down.
No. Then I'm gonna burn advantage,
Okay.
placing myself at neutral.
Okay.
Ooh, fiddly bits.
I will lift this baby a tad.
This is straightforward. I'm gonna move my whole 7
Yes.
and flip myself 180.
Okay. And I will put my card, no, my ship down, plane down. Now the question is,
Yeah, you have me in your arc so that I'm not tailing.
yeah, because this plane is facing, but you can see the arrow there.
The thingy that goes this way.
Yeah, it will touch his base.
Yeah, it will. So, if I would have missed, I wouldn't have automatically been tailing. Like I am, but he's got the wingman effect. So he doesn't get set to disadvantage automatically.
Yeah, I am already at disadvantage, so it doesn't matter. But if he hadn't managed to force me down into disadvantage by shooting, I would now have gone into disadvantage if it had been for this guy over here.
So,
So you will get
my
it,
pilot action is to shoot.
of course. And now, if he does the same, he can shoot me down.
Yeah. Do you want to use some cards?
Do I have some card?
Yeah, you can like do a turn or something.
Yeah, I can do a turn.
think.
But
I
that
don't know
will-
if you want to do it.
No, I don't
'cause-
want to. I will brave it because I want to get some shots at your arse or
Yeah, you
something.
do.
Yeah. Okay, so let's brave it. Let's brave it.
No, I miss!
Exactly.
Can I spend a command point for a reroll?
There
Oh,
are
that's
no,
Warhammer.
no command points in this game.
Alright.
Okay, so that is your advantage plane.
Yes, sir.
Now I get 2 neutral planes that will act before your 3 neutral planes.
Yes, sir. Do you know what to do?
I will give you the camera.
Nice.
Okay, so we're in turn. No, no.
We're still in the same turn.
It's
We're
my
activating
plane.
planes. We're down to the normal stance planes.
It
I
is.
have 3 of these. You have 2 of those. I have 4, but this one has a chit counter.
Yes, so
Yes, sir.
exactly. Okay, so I will play a tight turn card, which allows me to turn 45 degrees.
At any point during your movement.
Not just at the end.
Okay.
So I will use this baby.
That's more than 45 though.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. If you have the line at your other line,
You can
then
turn
it's 45. That's 45.
That's 45. And then he will move his 7. I hope now that I will end up somewhere that you can't get him behind me with your move. Okay, so that was my my move.
Okay. Now, you could be, if you would have a bit of extra move or turn, you could have put him at a disadvantage with tailing, if I didn't have my wingman.
Yeah, but you have him, so he would nullify my enemy.
Yes, sir.
But my pilot action will be to try to outmaneuver you.
Okay.
And outmaneuvering, as you know, we have done it a couple of times. That allows me to force him to take a test, and if he fails that, he will be put at a disadvantage.
Okay.
And here comes the card. Of course, it does.
Then I'm going to play a card called Poorly Trained Opponents,
Okay.
forcing you to take a what's it called? A maneuver test.
Maneuver test. So that's 6 dice.
Yes, sir. To be able to outmaneuver me.
So I need a spade
Yes, sir.
to allow me to do that action. But if I fail that, am I then allowed to, if you were a disadvantage already or something, could I have a shot? Or
No.
is that spent?
That action is spent.
Okay. So it's not like when you take a what's it called, an X-Wing?
I can't force you to do something else. No, I just...
Target lock. If you
Yeah.
try to take a target lock on X-Wing and you can't do it,
Then you can take
something
a
else.
focus. No,
Not like this.
It's not like that.
Okay, so I need a spade. There's
That's
a
one
spade.
spade, so you are able to outmaneuver me.
So you can now try to get away from that.
Yes, sir. Rolling a maneuver test.
Yes. No!
I got away from that.
Scheisse!
Yeah, man.
That puts me at a huge disadvantage.
Yes, it does.
I got one more plane to go.
Do you know what you're going to do with it?
Well, I was hoping I could shoot your disadvantaged plane, but now I can't.
Nope.
So what I will do is try to put myself in a position where I can be of some assistance, so that you can force me down easily, but he is there. I will play the tight turn
All right.
as part of my move,
Okay.
and he will... I will put this one there.
Why?
No, I'm gonna
That's
move
the
him
wrong
away.
plane. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna move him away. So he's pointing at the edge of that, like that, and I will play that tight turn card to move up to 45.
At any point during your move.
Yeah, and I will do that right away. So something like that, I think, and then I will move my 7,
Okay.
putting me over here.
Yeah. Providing some hard cover.
Hardcover.
Yeah. Place the other thing back before we
Before we forget.
start forgetting stuff. He was pointing at the end.
That. And then I will do a pilot action and I will try to force him down.
Yeah.
Outmaneuver him.
That's clever.
So you will now have to take a test again, because I'm outmaneuvering you. Fail, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, great. So you now go down. But now I cannot shoot, since I spent my action. And that's actually both of my planes.
Yeah.
And then it's your
It's my dudes.
2 neutral planes.
Yeah. Now I have a problem because you're standing in front of my plane.
Exactly, so you can't move.
I can't end my movement in you.
Nope. And if you're gonna get away from that, you have to do a burn advantage,
Yes, I do.
and then you have to go down 1 level.
Actually, I'm gonna burn advantage.
Oh.
Yeah,
You get some cards.
I got some cards.
Scheisse.
I'm gonna use my great dive.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn advantage. I'm gonna move 14 inches.
Oh, scheisse.
Yeah. Do you want to hold the camera while I
Might put
do
you in
the
the
rest?
clouds, though.
Yes, sir. And that will put me back to neutral.
And when you're in the cloud, you can't shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Or do you?
Or do I want to do this?
I don't know.
Because I think... You know what? No. I'm not gonna dive. I'm gonna burn advantage to maneuver.
Okay, so you're gonna move up to 180 at any point.
I'm actually not able to clear your dudes.
No, because I positioned them
No,
very nice.
I have to dive. I have to dive.
So that means you can move
I'm
your
gonna-
7 plus...
Plus another
6.
7.
Yes, 7.
So I've spent my great dive.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move up here, being in the cloud,
Okay.
placing myself at a neutral stance. And why not? I'm gonna spend my pilot action to outmaneuver you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is what I've been waiting for. So he would normally have gone down to be in disadvantage, but since he moved into a cloud, he goes back into neutral without having to use his pilot action. So he
sir.
could use his pilot action to force me at a disadvantage by outmaneuvering me. And what plane would that be?
This one.
That one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will now need a spade to avoid being outmaneuvered. And it's within 9 inches you can do this outmaneuvering. No!
Nice!
Holy
That's
shit.
cool.
And we want to point out a couple of things.
Yeah. Point them out.
If at any point now he is able to shoot and hit one of my planes, I will get a boom chit.
Yeah.
And I spent my card.
Yeah.
And if he in addition manages to kill a plane,
Yes, sir.
then I will have 2 planes and 3 chits, and that means I lose at the end of the turn.
Yeah. But if Svein manages to shoot and hit one of my planes, I get a boom chit. And if he destroys that plane, I will have 4 boom chits and 3 planes. So it's anyone's game.
The table have not turned.
Alright, my other neutral plane.
Yes.
He's gonna burn advantage to maneuver.
Yes, so he can turn 180 on the spot and move, but then of course he'll be facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, but that's no problem.
He will still have possibly an angle to shoot.
I'm just gonna be next to you. No, because I burn advantage to do this, so I am at a disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I said.
I'm gonna pivot my 45 degrees
At the end of your move.
at the end of my move so that I can see your dude, and then I'm gonna climb for advantage.
Yes.
So that I can shoot him before I move
Next turn.
next turn.
Because I am disadvantaged and you will move first.
Yes, sir.
Clever tactics. That concludes. No, now I got 1 plane left, and that's my disadvantage, and then it's your disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
No, I can't shoot.
You're activating this plane.
This plane, my last plane, is going to play the last tight turn card.
Yeah, allowing you to do your 45-degree move turn at any point during your movement.
Yeah, and that will be. It's like I said, it's a bit fiddly. I think I said it a couple of times. So I will turn something like that. That's well within my 45.
Yes, sir.
And then I will move 7.
Okay. Placing you next to my plane.
Yeah, I want to be actually a little bit. I don't want to move as much as I did. I want to be around here.
All right.
Around here, I think.
Yeah. Out of line of sight.
Yep. So that's that. And for my pilot action, I can either go into a neutral stance, or I can try to force you down by outmaneuvering you.
Yeah.
If I go into neutral stance, I will not be able to shoot at him, but I can shoot at him the next turn. Because then I can play the card, move over here, and shoot at him. You know what? I think I will do that.
Do what?
I will go into a neutral stance. That's my pilot action.
That's clever.
Oh, your plane just got bumped by my plane.
I'm gonna play Great Climb,
No!
forcing you to do a
Pilot
test maneuver.
maneuver test. 6 dice. There's the spades of
sir.
ace. Okay, so that was that. And
Oh
you...
no!
Yes.
That is almost all of your dudes before me.
Yes.
That's not any good.
Yes. Or no. Or yes. But you can try to force maneuver me.
Yeah.
You wanna switch who's holding the camera by a seamless transition.
I'm gonna activate this plane right over here.
Yeah.
And
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Where's he gonna go? What can he do? He can't move that far.
Can't really do anything.
Oh. And I can still force him down with one of my planes.
Yeah.
Next turn, since I get 2 in neutral stance. You know, this game is a lot deeper than you think when you first start playing it.
I'm gonna move straight forwards.
Okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be less than 4 inches before I hit your plane.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna sneak this one underneath it to get the right bearing. Like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move all the way over here.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn on the end.
Uh-huh.
Like this.
Yes. And go into neutral. Or force me down. What will you do?
Actually, I'm gonna be here.
Okay?
Yeah. And I'm gonna climb.
You're gonna climb. Okay. That means I can't get any free shots at you. Which is good
Well,
for
I
you.
think you can, but
Not free shots. If you were still disadvantaged, I could have shot with him and then moved him.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so that's turn 6, isn't it?
It's turn something.
We have no idea.
Let's clean up and do one more.
Turn of something.
I think it's 7.
Start of turn. Let's say it's 7. Okay, I got 2 neutral planes going before your 4 neutral planes.
Yes.
This will hurt,
Hopefully.
both for you and for me. So this guy is going to burn advantage. That will bring me into a disadvantaged state.
Yes, sir.
But I think I will do something clever. He's going to do that to maneuver.
All right.
So he will move
At least 4.
at least 4. He has to. But I want to be out of his angle so that you can do your wingman thing.
Wingman effect.
Because if I'm here,
Yeah, then I can wingman you.
yeah. But I have to move at least 4, and I think that will bring me. But I will do that and turn round here.
So that your arrow is pointing into my beehive.
Yes, and that will automatically force you to a disadvantaged state since you don't have a wingman protecting your arse.
That's correct.
And that means
We are both now
Yeah.
at a disadvantage.
now I'll use my pilot action to bring it back up to neutral. So that
Okay.
we do things in the right order. That's good, Martin. Okay, so that's him.
Yes, sir.
That means he can't shoot,
Yes.
which is good. Then I got this plane, and he is going to do something clever, and I think you might have tried to prevent that, but I don't.
Yeah, I think I did as good as I could.
don't think you managed. If we can put.
I'm seeing now that if I would have just turned this plane sideways so that you couldn't do your 180 thingy,
Yeah, then I wouldn't be in your
I
rear.
wouldn't be forced down.
Now this is, you see where this is? So we remove this one.
Yeah, because that's at the side of it.
Yes, if you don't move it. And then he's going to burn advantaged.
Yes.
Burn advantage. And move his full 7, doing the 180. Like so.
Yes, sir.
That puts me into disadvantage.
Yeah.
You will automatically be forced into disadvantage. Like so.
Yes.
And as my
Almost managed to block him.
as my pilot skill,
Curse
I will-
you, minimum movement.
Yes, my pilot skill is to go up to neutral again.
Yeah.
So hopefully next turn I will have a few options.
All right.
But now comes some pain, I'm pretty sure.
Here comes the pain, and here comes the camera.
This
Actually,
guy,
I'm gonna go around the table.
you're going to go around the table
Yeah, because now the tables have turned yet again.
again. Yeah, now you're over here and
Yeah, now I'm on the beach.
I'm kind of over here.
All right. I'm gonna try to kill you.
Yes. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nice.
Okay, so you're going after this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, which plane will you use?
This one.
Okay. Okay. So move up to 7.
Moving my full 7 places me around here.
Yeah, and then you do as part of your move a little 45, since you,
Since I can.
yeah. And that puts you square in my arse.
Yes, sir.
And I think you're gonna shoot now.
Yeah, my pilot action will be to shoot.
Yeah, I do have a card, however.
Yes. You have the defensive tactics?
Yes, I would like to use that.
Alright, then you need to do something.
A pilot skill. That's 3 dice.
Yes, sir.
I need a spade. No! You shoot with 4 dices?
Yes, sir.
You need a spade. Can he score a spade?
No, sir.
No! Nice. Then I can still bring this home. Okay, so that's him.
Yeah.
That's your pilot action. You're still neutral.
Yes, sir.
And
This
then-
dude,
Yes. He's gonna do a...
he's gonna maneuver, burn advantage to do that.
Yes, that puts you neutral, but you're flying through a cloud.
Yeah.
That puts you into neutral.
So he's gonna move 5 inches.
So that would be neutral, but then he moves out of a cloud, putting him into neutral again. He can then shoot, but that's going to be a side shot.
He's not gonna shoot since you have your home advantage thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually
Going to... Oh, look at
climb for
that!
advantage.
He can go... That's clever, Martin.
Thanks, man.
You know why? Because now you can shoot.
Now I can start with this one.
You can shoot, and you can possibly win. But that was all your planes.
No, I still have my disadvantaged ones.
Yeah, all your neutral planes. That's what I said. Now it's my disadvantaged plane.
Yeah, do you know what you're going to...
Okay, so we are discussing a lot. I will spend my last tight turn card for this round. And, you know, pivot the plane like this.
Yes, sir.
And then I will move this far.
You need to move at least 4. Yes, that far.
Yep, this far, and that hopefully will put you at a situation where you cannot move. No, you can move 4. Yeah, you can get right in my ass. Not good. But that will probably let him be a wingman or something.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that was that. I will use my pilot action.
All right.
To force him down.
To force him down.
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to play the poorly trained opponent.
No.
You want to flip that over for me?
Poorly trained opponent. In reaction to an enemy plane choosing a pilot action. The enemy plane must pass a maneuver test.
Yeah.
Now I need a spade. I really need a spade! Because if I can get him down, then I will move first. No spades!
Put him down.
And don't roll the dice near the planes. That's just a good advice.
Good rule of thumb.
Yes. Okay, then I'm screwed.
Then I'm going to have to dive away.
That was a Hail Mary.
Because I'm going to activate the two disadvantaged planes. Yeah. This one is just going to do a normal move.
It's just... What if you just put it straight up?
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, that works. Moving your 7. And
Moving
then
7 and then
pivoting
slightly.
And then going into neutral.
Yes.
Okay. You don't want to force me or something. Force my hands.
No.
Solo.
Because if I don't go into neutral, you can shoot me.
Okay, so that's that.
This dude is going to try to dive away.
Okay, so he will move up to 14.
Up to 14. I'm going to spend a great dive and use my ability to dive away.
Okay, great dive. Discard.
That's 11
Yes.
out of the total 14.
Oh, bringing you into the cloud.
And I'm climbing for advantage.
But you get that automatically since you go into the clouds. You can be at an advantage. When you fly out, you're still going to be neutral. So really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this since I activate him first.
Yeah, that's the good thing about being advantaged in a cloud. You will go first. Okay, so that was that, and now I think it's going to be the last turn.
I hope so.
You are set up for the kill.
Yeah.
You got one plane that I think can do anything about it. This guy I think is too far away.
I think he's close enough.
You think?
Yeah.
But this guy, he's the game changer, I think.
Yes, sir.
Let's see when we come back for the possibly last turn. And we're back with the exciting turn X.
Yes.
And you have 2 advantage planes.
Alright, I'm gonna activate this one first.
Okay.
He's gonna burn advantage
No!
to maneuver 180
I
degrees.
forgot. I was thinking, he just have to go straight ahead, but... look at that.
Like so.
Okay, so...
I'm actually just gonna move here.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 and a bit.
Okay. 6 and a bit has
Yes,
been
sir.
flown. And you're now in his rear, his disadvantage, he can be shot down. You're
Yeah.
within 6 inches, you're allowed to shoot.
My pilot action is to shoot him.
Of course it is. You got 4 dice.
I got 4 dice, you got 6 dice.
Yep. Don't score any spades.
Come on, spades! No!
Okay, he's done.
Alright, he's done.
Shit.
The other advantaged plane.
Yes.
Step 1, shoot.
He's
Bing,
going
bing.
to shoot. Shoot. Okay, in response to that,
Yeah.
the plane under attack may make a bonus 45 or a 90 with a tight degree turn before the shot is resolved.
Yes,
I
sir.
will spend a tight turn card.
Yeah. So you can move you can pivot 90 degrees.
90 degrees.
Alright, I'm gonna place this in front of the line so that you can turn it to another line or less.
Yes. So if I go like that, that's 45,
Yeah.
and that is 90.
Yes.
That will be a side shot.
Yeah. I'll take that side shot any day, man.
Yeah, because you got 4 dice and you plan on rolling spades.
Yes, sir. Come on, double spades. That's one spade.
That's 1 spade, dude.
That's 1 boom token. Do you want to use your
I
ability?
will use my card. Home advantage.
Alright.
So that is disregarded, but now it's spent.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got...
Did you do the pilot test for the defensive tactic?
Oh!
No. Let's just say you managed.
Yeah, let's see me make it. Scheisse! I couldn't do it.
So we're moving him 45 degrees back?
Yes, we are. No, 90.
No, but you can... Yeah, 90. So
Yeah.
it's still a rare shot.
I still have to take the pilot test to be able to perform 45. So it's still a rear shot. So now I just have 6 dice instead of 10. Because I would have used my speed plus pilot skill. But now I just use my pilot skill and maneuverability. So 6 dice, I need a spade. Come on, baby. If he goes down, Martin wins.
No.
No, I only got 2.
Yeah, because you have the home advantage.
Oh, yes,
Because the
that's the
Brits didn't give up.
That card is that's valuable.
The Germans had to conserve their fuel and head back to Germany. When they retreated, the British could just
Yeah, we just stay there.
practically jump out of their planes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 1 spade. Yeah,
2 spades.
boy.
So you're not destroyed?
No, I'm not. And the boom shit I did not get since I used my card.
The boom shit I did not get. Yes, I'm gonna move my plane.
Okay. So minimum of 4. Oh, look at that. He can shoot again.
Yeah, boy.
Boy.
Move my minimum of 4.
45 degrees.
45 degrees.
It's an ass shot. Beautiful. Beautiful flying there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so
Shooting
you
again.
4 shots. Let's see you fail miserably.
Come on, baby cakes. Yes!
Oh, crap.
That's a boom token.
That's the boom token. I
Now you have 3. You can only have 4 and you lose the game. If this plane gets destroyed, you lose at the end of the turn.
I got 3 planes. I got 3 boom tokens. That is fine. If 1 plane is destroyed, I got 2 planes, 3 boom tokens. That's 1 more.
But we finish the turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still. I need a spade.
Come on, no spades. Anish!
Yeah, boy!
No! I haven't called on my totem Anders for bad luck, but no.
And now
Frustration.
it is me.
Yes.
I'm just gathering dice because now I know what he's going to respond with.
You're gonna activate that plane?
This plane, and I'm going to move your plane. We have put this thing down there, and he's going to move his 7.
Yes, sir. Placing him here.
Placing him here. It's not going to be a what's it called? Not going to be a 180 or maneuver. And he's like that.
Yes, sir. What do you want to do, man?
I will force. If I can I get a rear shot on him? I don't think so. It doesn't matter. I will force him down.
Alright, my
I will-
center dude.
I will use my action to force you down.
Oh, you're gonna use an action?
And you're gonna use that card. I know.
Poorly trained opponents.
Yeah, that's why I have this card, my hand full of dice.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I need to make this, and then he has to try to take a test.
Yes, sir.
So let me see some spades.
Yes! Woohoo! I'm just gonna shake the camera doing my happy dance.
Mother effer.
That's good.
No, that's not
For me?
good. Not good at all. Okay,
And you have that plane as well.
I do.
You know what that guy's gonna do?
Yes, he's going to move. He's going to move his. He's going to move.
He's going to move.
He's going
He's going
to
to move.
I will spend the last tight turn card that I have,
Okay.
and that allows him to move up to 45. And that's 45.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move.
You have to move at least 4.
Yep.
And you can't overlap other planes.
No, I will not do that. I will move up to
There.
here-ish. That's 5.
Yeah. That's cool.
So hopefully now you can't maneuver behind him.
Never.
And for my action, I will go into this state of emergency.
Cool, man.
That's him.
Alright, place the chit. And then you go first with that dude.
Yes, I do.
Clever man.
Yes. And now he will. What will he do?
Now I got my neutral planes before your disadvantaged one. You see my neutral planes over here?
Yeah, you get some neutral planes.
I'm gonna start activating the closest 1/1.
Yes, the closest 1/1.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot.
Yeah, you can shoot.
You've already used your thing, so if I get a spade on this, it's the match ball.
You have a lot of chances here because you can also shoot with that one.
No, he has a chit
Yeah, yes.
counter.
Oh, it's only that one.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and then you got that one.
Yeah.
But he has to burn advantage to be able to.
Yeah, he's gonna be real sneaky like.
He is.
Yes.
But for now, it's this one.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 shots in the rear of this.
Yes, sir. I need a spade to win the game. I win the game.
Because now you gave me a boom chit.
Yes.
And as you can see, I have 3. Now I get 4. And since I only have 3 planes, my planes decide that it's time to retire because we're getting low on fuel, low on ammunition, low on morale.
Yes. And shot to bits. See if I destroy it, please.
Okay, let's see if he destroys it, please. If I get a spade, he doesn't destroy it, and we can return to fight another day. He
Yes!
destroys it!
Boom!
Look at that happy face. Okay. But you know, that were the initial attacks on the RAF, and they were losing lots of planes. But then the Germans, you know, they thought that, how many planes do they have?
Yeah, and they
How
had a
long can they be doing this? If they just continued a couple of more weeks, then maybe the RAF would have been broken down. But they did not. They fought them off. But in this case, we had a small setback.
Yeah, in this dogfight encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be avenged.
Nice.
Okay, so congratulations to Martin for the win.
Thank you, man.
And we'll be back with a short summary. Okay, so that was the Battle of Britain.
Yes.
The initial stages at least.
This was Svein.
And that's Martin, the guy who rolls spades.
Yeah.
That's a new one. Okay, so...
I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed playing it.
And that you get a feel for the game.
Yeah.
The starter box comes with everything you need. It's 6 planes for each faction or country. And it's very well balanced.
Yeah.
I got a few very good cards. The one that allows me to remove 1 boom chit. And you got that nasty card that
Poorly trained opponents.
Yeah, that's
really good in this scenario book.
in this case it was the deciding factor actually.
Yeah. But when you play the Germans as a nation outside of the starter box scenarios, like in a tournament or something, you won't be able to use that card because then you'll have great numbers. I think
numbers.
The thing is called numbers. So that's only for this scenario package.
Yeah. So it says in the rulebook what cards to use and all that. So, but that's cool. It adds a lot of variety to the game. Different cards that come with it, and of course you can buy expansions. There are aces, and there are boxes with 6 planes. There are 1 for each nation. You got the US, you got the USSR, you got Japan, Britain, and of course Germany.
Yep.
So you're going to go with some Soviets.
Yeah, I'm going to the Soviets.
In a while when the right planes come out, and I'm not really sure. Maybe take a look at the US maybe.
Yeah, I know Damon has gone for Japan.
Exactly. So we need.
So if you do the US, we have everything.
We have everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Then
So if you guys just comment below on things you would have done differently, or
if you saw some mistakes, I'm sure you didn't.
I'm sure
but
we made a lot of mistakes.
we don't do that.
No.
If you see mistakes, just comment. That makes us better, and of course you can tell us how bad we are and all that. It's always fun.
Yeah.
And if you like this kind of filming, now we've been doing the bolt action style where we're down there filming the action, filming the planes. We can also do it on a tripod, just filming down like we do with our X-Wing games.
Yeah.
You know, just
so
tell us
what you guys would like.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you for watching Tabletop Battle.
Yeah.
And if
patrons, thanks guys.
Thank you for supporting. You're the reason that we can do this. And if you want to be a patron, $1 is the least amount you can support us with. Patreon.com/tabletopbattle. Take a look and please help support us making videos.
Yeah, and then you'll get all the videos ahead of everyone else.
Of course.
Because, yeah, you guys know.
Yeah, you know. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Fly safe.